Hey ladies, have you ever fallen for the wrong man? You know, the one who shows you all the excitement at first, but later leaves you heartbroken and questioning yourself? Well, you're not alone. Today we're diving deep into a topic that has been so common lately: why women choose bad men over good men, and how those choices often lead to regret. In this video, we'll explore the emotional, psychological, and sometimes subconscious reasons many women make these decisions. And more importantly, we'll talk about the lessons learned and how you can break free from this cycle and choose better for yourself in the future. 1. Understanding the attraction to the wrong type of man. The appeal of the bad boy. Let's start by talking about the bad boy. There's something about these men that seems irresistible. They're often charming, confident, and a little bit mysterious. But it's important to remember that this type of attraction is often based on excitement rather than stability or real emotional connection. Why do so many women find themselves attracted to bad boys? Well, part of it is because they create excitement and unpredictability. You feel the rush of being with someone a little bit dangerous, someone who keeps you on your toes. But this can cloud your judgment, making you ignore red flags that are warnings of future pain. 2. The false promise of change. Another thing that often draws women to bad men is the hope that they can change them. How many times have you heard someone say, "He'll change for me"? It's a dangerous mindset. Women often believe that they are special enough to make a man turn his life around, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. A man has to want to change on his own for it to happen. We've all been there, trying to make excuses for bad behavior, thinking that with enough love and care, things will improve. But that's not your responsibility. It's heartbreaking when you realize that you've poured all your energy into someone who wasn't ready to change. And by the time you understand that, you've already invested so much emotionally. 3. The desire for instant gratification. Bad boys often offer instant gratification. Whether it's attention, affection, or excitement, they can make you feel like you're living in the moment. But real love and real happiness don't come from short-term highs, they come from building something stable over time. Ladies, remember, true love is about patience, consistency, and emotional security. It's not about rushing into something because it feels good at the moment. Learning to resist the temptation of instant gratification is an important lesson to learn for your well-being. The pain of regret and realization. 1. The moment of clarity. But what happens when you realize that the man you chose isn't the one you thought he was? That moment of clarity is when you start seeing the cracks in the relationship. It's painful. You may feel betrayed, confused, and even embarrassed. But here's the thing: you're not alone. And it's okay to feel regret. It's human. What often happens after the excitement fades and you've spent enough time with this person is that you start noticing all the signs you ignored at the beginning. Suddenly you're hit with the truth and it stings. 2. Emotional toll of being with the wrong man. Being in a relationship with a bad man can take a serious emotional toll. You might feel anxious, insecure, or even depressed, especially if the man you chose is emotionally unavailable, manipulative, or disrespectful. This can damage your self-esteem and make you question your worth. It's hard to accept that the person you thought you could count on wasn't who you thought they were. And when it comes to regret, it often comes with a feeling of being stuck. You feel like you've wasted time, and the thought of starting over seems daunting. 3. Learning the hard way. Regret can also come with a lot of self-blame. You might think to yourself, "I should have known better," but the truth is, Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. We all make mistakes, and sometimes we need to experience the pain of choosing the wrong person to understand what we truly deserve. But here's the key to remember: regret is a teacher, not a curse. It teaches you what you need in a relationship, how to recognize toxic patterns, and what behaviors you won't tolerate in the future. It shows you the importance of listening to your intuition and trusting your judgment. How to break the cycle and choose better in the future. 1. Understanding your worth. The first step to breaking this cycle is learning to understand your worth. When you know your value, you'll stop accepting the bare minimum from anyone, especially men. This means recognizing that you deserve love, respect, and a partner who supports your growth. Start by setting boundaries, clear ones, on what you will and won't accept. Men will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. If you show that you value yourself and will not tolerate disrespect, they will either rise to the occasion or move on. And that's exactly what you want: someone who respects and values you as much as you do yourself. 2. Recognizing red flags early. The next step is to recognize red flags early on. Many women ignore early warning signs because they are too caught up in the excitement of a new relationship. But ladies, your intuition is powerful. If something feels off, trust yourself. Don't ignore those gut feelings. Red flags might look like inconsistency, disrespect, dishonesty, or even just a lack of emotional availability. If you start seeing these signs early, don't dismiss them. Address them, or better yet, walk away. It's much harder to leave when you've invested years into the wrong person, so protect your peace early on. 3. Focusing on self-love and growth. Before jumping into another relationship, spend some time focusing on self-love and personal growth. Heal from the past, work on your passions, build your confidence, and get to know yourself better. When you're strong on your own, you won't feel the need to settle for someone who isn't right for you. Self-love isn't just about feeling good about yourself, it's about understanding your own needs, desires, and boundaries. It's about being able to enjoy your own company and not feeling lonely or incomplete without a partner. When you are whole on your own, you'll attract a man who sees you as a partner, not a project. How to recognize a good man and build a healthy relationship. 1. What makes a good man? So how do you know when you found a good man? A good man respects you, supports your dreams, and values your time and feelings. He's not perfect, but he makes an effort to communicate openly and be there for you, not just when it's convenient, but consistently. A good man doesn't play games, he doesn't manipulate, and he certainly doesn't make you question your worth. He builds you up, not tear you down. He respects your boundaries, and he treats you with kindness, patience, and loyalty. 2. Building a strong foundation. When you find that good man, make sure you build a strong foundation together. That means being open, honest, and communicating your needs. A healthy relationship is built on trust, mutual respect, and a willingness to work through issues together. 3. The importance of patience in relationships. Finally, be patient. Real love takes time. There's no need to rush, and there's certainly no need to settle for someone who isn't right for you. Take your time to get to know each other and make sure the foundation you build together is solid. Choosing the wrong man may leave you heartbroken and filled with regret, but it doesn't have to define your future. Learn from your mistakes, take the lessons you've gained, and trust that the right person is out there for you. You deserve a love that uplifts you, supports you, and makes you feel valued. Don't settle for less. and never stop believing that true love is waiting for you. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on relationships and self-love. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Leave a comment below and let's talk about how you've learned from past relationships and how you're choosing better in the future.